All right. Okay, what's going on here? Let's go with Argentina or Mexico. Nah. Why not? There you go. I really simplified my loadout. I want to make the game a bit more simple for myself. Let's check out the Southway right there. I've been using ChatGPT to investigate different Bibles. Oldest one I've found so far has been the Wycliffe Bible from the 1300s. It's a bit of a headache to read it because like the letters are different, but you figure it out and it's fun. All right, they're kind of moving fast, so not really an opportunity. It changes the way I see things. I enjoy this game more when I actively read the Bible every day. Thinking about God makes it easier to think about what can be done. Makes everything easier. Lord, I want a big buck. I was catching a bunch of big bucks on the Scotland map earlier today. Thank God. Let's see here. I love God. I love Jesus. The amount of times I've thought wood was a deer in this game. I found a hunter on YouTube. Yeah. He's southern. it's interesting to see, how how much of a culture there is around hunting over there, like in the southern U.S. Pretty sure there's a deer right there. Yeah, it's celebrated. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Okay, there's one there. This one's a buck with bigger antlers, so I'm gonna go for this one. It's, we're getting close properly here. Still a bit far. No, we're in range. It's just I want a better angle. See if we can get low here. That's not better. I can't see him all that well. From the front, we can go for a heart shot. We have the proper equipment for that. But I'd rather get a broadside shot. And if the angle's right, we can get a broadside shot that still goes for the heart. That's kind of a tough angle for me. It has to be perfectly forward or more to the side. I'm going to try to create an angle here. Move to the right here. Ooh, he's moving kind of steady now. Hopefully he'll sit still. Yeah, he turned. Okay. So directly from the front, like straight on, I can kind of get a hard. No, this is difficult. Hold on. Let's keep moving. I have to kind of go directly behind him since he's moving a bit further away. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a hard shot next time he turns around. That's good right there. That was good. All right. Happy with that. I'll show you guys how it went. And then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I got dehydrated a couple months ago, or several months ago. And since then, I've been super serious about, what was it? Oh, he's kind of small. Wasn't the right weapon for it. But still, I'm happy with it. It was a good shot. And he looked big. It's a good prize, too. It would have been bigger if we had the right weapon for it. These deer run kind of small, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna keep using this gun. I like it a lot. Anyways, I fear dehydration. I fear God. I'm gonna go pee whenever I want to and drink water as much as I want to, as well as Pedialyte. Salted, like medical drinks for hydration are way better. Okay. Right. I do want to get bigger prizes, so we're gonna see if we see any bigger deer, or maybe just go for bigger game here in the Argentinian map, Parque San Fernando. The bigger game tends to be like pumas or buffalo. There's some big deer though, for sure. If we can find those too. Okay. I'm afraid I look like I'm exaggerating a little bit, mixing different drinks to hydrate there. But I mean, it's better if I don't mix Pedialyte with water after working out. I might pee bubbles, and that's not like the worst thing, but it's not a good thing, and you want to prevent it. And they say like you have to go like immediately to the doctor if it's like foamy and like it doesn't get better over time. Fortunately, that's never happened, but like it does get strangely bubbly, and so it doesn't go. If I drink enough water, it becomes less so, but not entirely gone. If I have Pedialyte and then water, it's clear and it goes away, and there's like no bubbles. It's like a what's it laminary flow, perfect stream. You guys seen those TikToks or those videos? Water hitting water, and there's like no force dissipation. I don't know what to call it. It's just super smooth. Yeah. So uh, I trust that to be successfully hydrated. Thank God nothing worse has happened. Thank God it's all just little things, little fixes. Yo, love God. I love Jesus. I'm sure praying also helps. Like you can look for scientific explanations if you really need that. Faith is better, of course, but I mean, I know anxiety affects blood flow and like circulation, and better circulation improves kidney function. So there's that, right? Because at the very least, prayer calms me down. But it does more than that. It does way more than that. It allows us to talk to God. The intention of talking to Him and then doing so is a gift from Him. Yeah. Let's just run up right here, get the lookout tower real quick. Or no, I feel like there's something here. If I see a small deer like that again, I'm gonna try to go for it with the revolver. Wait, forgive me. I've gotten pretty good with it. Or at least I just trust it more now. And we got the hard tip bullets for the revolver. So I can use it more reliably now. It's a bit shorter distance of a weapon though. It's got a shorter range, so you're gonna have to stalk and creep up a bit more if I plan on using that. Alright, now let's just go and get this. So on that previous shot on the deer, if it's like slightly angled while it's facing me, it's a bit harder for me because like the heart is it's like right between their front shoulders. They're like the hips of their front legs. I'm not sure what to call it. So from the side, it's kind of hard to hit. The best angle I've found so far is kind of like let's look at it flat from the side and then turn about 45 degrees so that it's looking away. That's kind of where you want it. Hola, pa. Bien. Estoy en un stream. So if they're kind of like half looking away and like mostly flatly their sides towards you, you can get that safe shot that goes through their rib cage and angle it and see if you can get more organs like another lung or the heart. There's another casita there. There you go. Let's go there. I feel lucky to get to make small mistakes. Like I've been talking about temporary dehydration, using too big of a bullet on an animal instead of an unsuccessful hunt. Small mistakes in safe places are a blessing. Really. Learning safely is such a blessing. I heard something. It might be like a coyote. It sounded like a dog or something. get over this hill. They put a lot of work into this game, man. I've said it before, but like I bought some new maps like you guys are seeing now, and it's amazing the detail they put into making it uh how do I say it? Not just realistic, but like a good game where like everything you do matters, the environment matters in a lot of different ways. Lighting, timing, temperature, and how the animals move. It's really cool. Alright, stay there for a second. So yeah, if there's any athletes out there, Gatorade and water is fine for like during a workout, because Gatorade does fuel you up. But for hydration, for best health and recovery, a little bit of Pedialyte, a little bit of I don't know if it's the same brand all over the world. The things people drink after like hangovers and stuff. Dehydration solving drinks. What do you even call this category of thing? I don't know. I don't know. It's an electrolyte solution, right? So it has a bunch of salts. Not like Gatorade. Gatorade has different stuff. It's not the complete package for hydration. It's an electrolyte solution with like salts and different things to make sure you get what you need. Because hydration isn't just making sure you have water in your body. It's making sure you have the right balance of water and salts and I think minerals too. It might have some minerals too. Not sure. I remember my basketball coach would get annoyed because he told me I should have a banana and some water if I'm feeling like woozy or weird. And I was always like, "Yep, yep, I've had a bunch of water." And then I thought like either or was enough, and he was like, "No, both." Ooh, okay. So I do hear some birds. I'm not ignoring them. I mean, I am because I don't want to go for birds. And I heard something else here. I want to go for. And chasing birds is an absolute waste of time. Like if I see some in front of me, I might go for them with a revolver, but really no point in chasing them. They're fast, you know. I'm not great at that. If you want to hit them while they're moving, like you definitely should use a spread shot on a shotgun, bird shot specifically for birds. The revolver is in fact too big for the birds for the best prize possible, but still, I don't want to carry more than what I'm carrying now. I'm kind of more okay with making a bunch of noise in areas where I don't have that much visibility. And then, ooh, okay, no, it saw me. Either way, that looked kind of small. There has to be more. Hold on. And then slowing down once there's like a lot of space to see, that tends to be better. Nothing. When I first started in the Germany map, which is like one of the first two maps you have for free with they come with the game, I would do a lot of just kind of walking slow, and then if I heard an animal, I would like really creep up and crouch, and that worked sometimes, but it took a lot of time, and I don't really want to play that way. I've heard some people talk about Gatorade as like a carb drink. I'm not sure how that works. Like it's not like you're drinking bread, you know, but which bread isn't the best carb source anyway. But yeah, it's more like for energy. I don't think it has the full like electrolyte package for hydration, you know. In my own experience, like I feel better and I pee better when I use Pedialyte instead of Gatorade. What I understand is like dirty water conducts electricity better, right? If you have like pure water in you, and that's what you do like when you dehydrate, you like use a ton of electricity by contracting your muscles, and so it kind of recharges you in that way. Fills you up with water that you can use to contract your muscles again. Which way do I want to go? This way? I want to go this way. Which way am I going? Yeah, let's go this way. Like the second time I saw some buffalo, I saw like a cow, like a girl buffalo, and I aimed at her, and then a man buffalo attacked me from the side. And it's kind of weird how like all animals do like the same amount of damage in this game. I'd gotten used to a revolver then. I was prepared that time, so I took them both down. But it was really kind of like it's always surprising to see animals show like emotional behavior. All right, not a lot of visibility here. Seen my dog act like that. He's so cool, man. There's a bunch of dogs at the park, and there are these two dogs kind of like playing slash annoying a girl dog. And he just walked right in, pushed them, and just hung out with the girl for a while. Wagged their tails, sniffed each other. Very cool to see. He pushed him, like he got up and like in two paws. I don't know if you've ever seen a dog pushing anything, but they do that. He's not even like he's real gentle. Like, he's a little cockapoo. He's amazing. He's smart too. Am I feeling this area? No, not quite. No, 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 no. Let's go somewhere near here. We can check out this whole bunch of land. I don't know if that's like part of the map. Yeah, it is. It should be somewhere we could walk. Let's try it out. Alright, this way. There's decent visibility here, but I don't see anything. So let's run a bit. Is that the sky or the other? That's more land. Okay. What are we looking at there? That's no, that's a different route though. I'm used to playing shooters, so like I've kind of rushed a lot before in this game. Like I've quick scoped animals before, but that doesn't feel right, you know? It's trying to be a bit more patient with it while still, being better at just going through it fast. I don't want to waste time. 'Cause you don't waste time. Like you always learn something. How to move through an environment better, how to find animals better. There was more of a learning curve for me on the Mexico map. Arroyo, I forget what it's called. Mm, damn, I gotta pee again. That's the downside of it, right? Just peeing all the time if you're hydrating properly. Yeah, I kind of got to. If you ever take me on a road trip, we're stopping for candy and water. Yeah, alright, we're back. Alright. Should be a thing right around here. I see it on the map. Alright. Cool. I won't build it. You gotta spend money to build hunting structures here, and they're not helpful. Like, I feel like they just make animals see you more easily. I got a couple one time trying to catch some foxes, but it was always just easier to walk around and then slow down if you see them. Like, I felt like I was on display for the foxes. A couple came by and they saw me and ran away. trust it. I trust going this way. I don't know actually. I don't know if I do. No, no, I don't. I don't actually. There's an extra. You know what? I want to change the map. I want to change the map. Rancho del Arroyo. It's a tougher one for me. I don't know. Nah, the Scotland map is where I was having an easy time of it. We're gonna go there. Let's take a look here. We can check. Yeah. No. No, this one. Let's go south. That's like a 180 here. Let's go. Or that way. There you go. There's a goat or something around there. I don't like actually like harvesting the goats. I kind of just drop them sometimes. You know. Jesus says, "Let the dead bury their dead." Ooh boy. Okay, something there. Yeah, let's just drop this guy right here. I got a big rifle for it. There he is. Okay. Let's check the shot and leave him there. Because I do learn that way too. I heard a fox. I don't know if I've ever gotten a fox with the pistol. That would be better for getting the best possible reward for it. So it was a good shot. Where did we get him? Exactly where I wanted to. Center chest, bottom chest. I'll leave it there. So I hear it. I don't trust my ability to track it close enough to shoot it with the pistol. I'll try. I've gotten lots of those in like badges with the varmint rifle, the 223 docent. I'm not a fan of it. I don't love getting little small game with long range rifles. It feels like I don't know. Okay, so there it is. I can just destroy it with this big rifle, but I want to see if I can get close. Foxes are like the most perceptive animals in the game. I think birds have better vision than every other animal, but still, foxes, you can just walk up to birds sometimes if they, I don't know, like they're turkeys, might be lazy, I don't know. But with foxes, it's, you really gotta be careful. Lord God, guide me. See if we can get this little guy. I am making a bit of noise walking standing. It's faster than crouching once I get over the hill. Let's see if we can get closer to the fox a bit more quietly. If it's even still visible, it might be pretty far away. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But the rocks are interesting. I always think there's something. Alright. Okay. So that's a fox right there. I heard another one over here, though. There's so many okay, I'm tempted to use the varmint rifle. Let's see, though. Let's check it out. So one over there kind of went over the hill. And there's that. Okay, he saw me or smelled me or something. Yeah, I'll let it go. Let's keep going towards the safe house and hopefully we'll run into some big old deer. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What is that? That must be a badger. Oh, and a rabbit. Oh, they're rabbits actually. These are too small for even the revolver, and I care about them less than the foxes, so I think we might just get one right here. I'll wait for it to fall in line. Yeah, okay. I don't expect the big prize for it. It is definitely way too small for this rifle. Hold up. That's a bird. Alright, that's alright. Let's go get the rabbit. It's still satisfying, right? Okay. So yeah, so far Scotland has felt like easy mode. Oh, let's see if we can get close. That one's been hanging out for a while. The wind is blowing towards it, which is not favorable for us, for me. It means it might smell us pretty soon. And look at that, it's gone. Ran away. Yeah, okay. If we're going against the wind, we might have a chance at stalking them. Getting real close, using the pistol, and getting the full reward for it. That's a big one right there. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what I wanted. Turned away. Did it see me? It might have smelled me with the wind. Let's try not going in that direction. Let's go perpendicular to the wind here. See if things are a bit easier. I just don't see any animals over here. Once we get to that little lake, then I can redirect myself towards the safe house. Yup. Okay. First, let me check out here. Okay, so I heard a fox, and this time we're not going with the wind. So let's see. It might surprise us. See if I can get real close with the revolver. This kind of depends on it not already moving in the opposite, like away from us, away from me. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Want to get even low. Oh, I think it just ran already right there. Yeah, it's gone. He saw me. He saw me. Or she. She saw me. Alright. Oh, whoa. Is this the ocean already? Where am I? What is this? Hold on. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah. Okay. So that might actually be the ocean. Oh, wow. The map had not loaded. That's. Okay. Alright. I don't want to move with the wind. That's. I don't know. Maybe the wind lets up in the trees. Pretty sure what we're hearing there is a badger or something. That's weird. I don't know what happened there with the map. Yep, Scotland map has felt like easy mode. Mexico map has felt like hard mode. I've had some luck on the Mexico map, but you gotta be careful with the times, cause it's like a desert. So if it's like bright out midday, it's harder. The animals hide more. Unless you like hunting birds, there's plenty of birds flying around. Like you can just do that. But I don't like that. Doesn't seem to be any wind here. Looks like the trees stop the wind. Might be the case. I want to hang out here for a second and see if any animals just kind of. No, never mind. No, let's just get to the safe house first. Lord, I want a big buck. Huge male deer. Or a larger animal. I don't know how. I haven't seen a larger animal than that on the Scotland map. There's the option of going for the Argentinian buffalo, but I don't love hunting those big bovine animals. They kind of just let you get them. They're real slow. So far this session, a deer and a rabbit. We were oversized with the weapon for both of them. It's not bad. It's not bad. Whoa, 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 what is that? Those deer? Is that a deer? Those are deer. Okay. Looked like small bears for a second or something there. We could go for one. Definitely oversized for these guys too, but I kind of like that because they drop immediately. You don't have to track them. This one looks confused. I'll see if it sits still for a second. No, I'll let it go. Small game hunting is its own thing for sure. So do I have to light this up? I don't have the. I have like the heads up display and the icons turned off, so sometimes it's a guessing game of what you have to press E on, interact with to unlock the outpost. It becomes like a puzzle in its own way. Like they do have some sort of a system for that, you know. Should be here. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay, lots of options here. I kind of want to keep heading south and get to here. Let's do that. Let's do that. That way. Okay. Where's this taking me? That's gonna take me a bit further away. Going on that. No, no. This is new. Let's stick to this route. And that's the other thing about it is every location has its own game to play, you know? It doesn't feel like you're buying a new Borderlands game. Every map feels like a new game, you know? I tried playing the third one. I really couldn't. I really couldn't. It was just I mean, the mechanics are I just couldn't care for the story or the characters and that's it's not totally open world. You can't just walk around and do whatever, you know? I couldn't get through it. See something there. Maybe it's just the lighting. Oh, okay, there's a big buck over there. Oh, how can we play this the right way? There's got to be more animals, right? Whoa, that's beautiful. Okay. The cool thing about this is it kind of mixes the sort of sense of like looting and I don't know, what would feel like combat in different games. Like that's not what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to go for realism. But that's what it ends up being. You know, animals are cool to look at, and then you're like, oh, I want that one. And then it's also you have to sneak up on it. It's like the best stealth gameplay I've ever played too, because the perception that the animals have on you is so realistic. Not perfect, of course, but it's really good. All right. I'm comparing it to Fortnite because Fortnite is similar in the sense that you have to be aware of like you have to hear for who's close, you know? It's better. I like it more, you know? Ooh, whoa, okay. Oh no, that was not smart. Didn't even see it. All right, let's get over this hill real quietly if we can. Took me a second to see that one. Okay. All right, there's one over there. It looks small. I want. Ooh, the wind is blowing behind us. I want to go for it with the pistol, but I can't really get close to it with the wind blowing from behind. It's moving kind of fast. Let's go a different route. Did the wind stop? We could just go for it. There it is. Okay. Where are we here? Okay. Was it a good shot or was it just the fact that I have a big rifle? No, it was a good shot. That was good. Okay, okay. And it wasn't that much smaller than the other one. It was all right. Let's get over this hill here. Are we in the? Yeah, we're still in the little warning zone where animals might stay away after you've downed another animal. I'm kind of happy with that one. Not perfect. I'm happy with it. Not perfect. I'm happy with it. Ooh, okay. Lots of visibility here. Lots of visibility here. Okay. Okay. I heard a deer the other way. My left ear. You know what? I have to go pee. I have to go pee. All right. So I am excited to be able to see this much here, but I don't see. Oh, ooh, okay. I want one with antlers. I'll just get close for now. Let's not. Let's not do that. There's a small one over there. Are they drinking seawater? That's not accurate. That's not good. Maybe they do that. I don't know. Can't be good for them though, can it? I don't know. All right, we can run a little bit. I'm hoping for antlers. I want there to be a big one. This is beautiful. Maybe that's not the ocean. Maybe it's a huge lake. I, it might be. I don't know. Okay, so I see some small antlers. That's definitely a guy. It might see me actually. Ooh boy. Okay, they got good eyes. I get through this patch of grass. This should be good here. I do want to get a little closer. It might be hard. We have the wind behind us. These are good angles. I'm going to take this shot right here. All right. Not perfect. I'm guessing he's a little small because the shot wasn't perfect and he still went down immediately. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It was kind of where we want it behind the shoulder, but I feel as though it was a bit high. Mm, I'm guessing it was just, a long shot there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay, no, it was decent. It's not bad. Got both lungs. And yeah, he was small. It's alright. Deer ran away. I'm not entirely against just using oversized weapons for whatever you want to hunt. I mean, it's a lot easier to avoid the animals running after getting hit, and they drop immediately. There's no tracking, and it's immediate for them, right? That's mercy. That's a good thing. Ooh, okay, all right. Look at you, not being afraid of anything. Okay, no, he was just curious. If we can sneak up though and use the revolver, that one's staying still. He's staying still, or she over there. That one looks like a she. No antlers. Alright, I want to stop making noise here. I see another one over there. That one's staying still. As long as it's staying still, I'm gonna treat it like a chance to use the revolver. Smaller caliber, right? Get a bigger prize for it. Might have to crouch the rest of the way here. I'm gonna try to take it on from the right because the wind is blowing from the right. From the left to the right. So far, so good. Again, I don't want to track it. I don't want to have to chase it after the shot. So I want to get real close, and I want it to be really well placed. Now we're close enough to switch here. No need for the scope. And we're going to be getting just about to that optimal angle I was describing before. Is a good range here. I'll take it. There you go. Okay. Whew. Those are so satisfying when they just sit still and you see them far away. The best. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Bigger prize. I want to get to that new safe house, and then I might show you guys hard mode, aka Mexico. I forget the name of the map. If we go to Mexico, I'm gonna use everything I can, which means like resting until it's morning to make the best chances for us, because it's not as hot. The animals don't hide as much. Going straight to a water source, and I might bring out the docent and go for some bobcats. They're smaller than I would have thought. The bobcats, you know. Yeah, small game rifles. I don't love them. Like they're not cool to me, but they're really, really useful, right? Because a lot of small game has better perception. So being able to take a long shot is good. Having that ability is good. That way. Might be like a campsite just by that tower. That might be the safe house. I really want to see Scotland. I've never been there. Eh, It looks beautiful. I've heard it's beautiful all over. I want to check it out. It's a small dream of mine. I ask God for it. I want to do all sorts of travel, but like my way, right? Because I'm used to traveling in groups, and I don't know how much I like that. I haven't traveled all that much alone. I did work alone for a year in New York. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Like, I have the means in terms of like, I have God on my side, so I ask Him for an adventure like that. I want to check out gyms all around the world and parks and hunting and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Oh, it's huge. Look at this. Let's scan a little bit. That's the one right there. That's the safe house. It looks like it, right? Yep, let's just go for it. Nothing. Maybe it's a big river, even. I don't know. I heard a deer. I don't know if you guys heard it. Might be too far away, anyways. Okay. So I'm planning it out in my head. I'm going to Mexico. Do I want to bring out two rifles? I like keeping the loadout really simple. Um, yeah, I want to give myself the best chances to just get something while we're there. Let's check this out here. So we'll adjust the loadout once we're there. Okay, hold up. This does seem to be the house. Hold on. we get out? No. I heard the deer. Oh boy. Okay, there you go. Looks like some low tide. Oh, okay. A different house next to it. There you go. There you go. Might be it right here. Missing something? Yeah, no. Cool. Cool. The hunting community is a cool thing, you know. People kind of just like setting up lodges and places for people to come by. I understand that there's business around it, but still, just the fact that people do that, like around the world for each other with that much trust, that's cool. I like that. Some boxes. Okay. Might have to turn on um, some of the HUD, some of the heads up display for this one. Yeah. Or should I keep looking? I don't know. It could be fun. We might figure it out. I think I hear a washing machine. Well, we haven't even found where the weapons location is here, so let's keep giving it a chance. Okay, it was that original fireplace. I just didn't hit it right. Okay. Alright, we're going to Mexico. Rancho del Arroyo. Bathroom time again. Alright, we're here. Let's see where we are. I trust this. I got some bobcats there. I do want something a little new. Not going over there. That's gotta be cool. That's gotta be. That's actually right there. Let's just go right here. Gear up and then set the time. I think the weapons locker's outside. We could do that in the morning. Okay, let's set that up then. Let's go straight to, yeah, 5:37. That's good. We'll pull out the docent. Da, 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 da. We'll put on the really powerful scope on that one. And soft point ammo does more damage. It doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I trust it more. And we'll buy some ammo for it, maybe a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Move this over here. Ooh. And there you go. Okay. Body of water right there. Real quiet. Alright. Let's check out this whole hill. Mm, nope. Nope. Heard something there. Getting through all that brush is gonna make too much noise anyways. Stay focused on going towards the water where there's a lot of vision, a lot of visibility. Ooh. Lord, grant me abundance, an abundant harvest. Let's see. Nope. That's beautiful. Let's see. I don't see anything. That's the watchtower. No, could walk. I kind of trust just going somewhere different a little more. Don't want to go there. I haven't been here all that much. It could be interesting. That's a bit of a walk. I'll go here and then head over here. And good things tend to come all at once, don't they? Alright, right about that way. Yep. I want to cover some ground, but they're way more perceptive here. Okay. Okay, heard something. Got a chance at it. Sounds bigger than small game. I'll see how close we can get without making any noise. I really want it to make another noise. Alright, walk. I don't know. I don't know. I want to keep the path that I'd originally planned. We'll just do a little loop around here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. In the beginning, Argentina, the Parque El Fernando map felt like that to me, where I would hear animals and I wouldn't see them. You know, I felt like I was doing something wrong. You kind of learn how to move through different areas, you know? The basic thing is kind of like taking advantage of big open spaces to look around a lot. You can hunt in like crowded, dense brush. I haven't been able to do that very well. Ooh, okay. That looks like a bobcat or a puma or something. It's moving. If it stays still for a long time, I'll get close. But no, it's moving, so I'll just let it go. I'll keep my eyes in the direction towards where I'm walking anyway. So this is great. This is a lot of visibility here. I think if you're using shotguns, that doesn't matter. Okay. Oh god, did they see me? One of them did or heard me or something. There's so many of them. Oh, they're like little rams. But those are good. Those are deer. These, ooh, look at that. I'm gonna walk after them for a bit. See if they slow down. What? Why is he still there? I feel dumb. I can get a good shot on one of them. Let's just keep walking after them. What's that? How did? Why do they see me so fast? All right, that one there is just oblivious. It looks big enough for the big rifle, so I'm gonna go for it. I wanted one of the big bucks, and I'll walk down that way, see if we get one later. But right now, there's a good opportunity right there. Yes, that one was definitely big enough for this rifle since it didn't go down immediately. I trust it to be a good shot, and it was. There you go. Okay. That was so many deer. That was amazing. So yeah, that cat we saw earlier walking away, that's a size 2 animal. It's apparently tiny. Every time I get close though, it looks nah, it looks about that size. It's just the cats tend to be heavier and denser, you know? Okay. Yeah, it was a good shot. It didn't penetrate all that much. Big enough for that gun. Decent prize. Alright, let's walk down this other herd we saw before. Because there were some enormous bucks there with huge antlers. Alright, I heard one there. Let's Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, let's just keep going this way. That was really interesting too, because I thought I'd lost them all. Then I would walk and like I would stand up, and then another one would be surprised by me, and I'd be like, "Oh no!" Feel lucky to have that one doe just chill out there for us. For me, let's look at that. Sheep, not interested in the sheep. We can just down them for fun, but they're moving and that one's glitching out, so I'm not interested. I don't know how far the deer got. I want to scan ahead a lot. Let's see. I mean, there is the lake there. They probably stopped by the lake. I don't know if you guys could tell. They were way more reactive than the deer in Scotland. They saw me and they got going. Alright, I just won't run. I'll walk here as long as I can. I just feel like as soon as I run, I'll see three of them run away from me. Let's see. Okay, we'll walk. Yeah, they could be anywhere by now. I hope we find a bunch more here by the water. Anyway, I'll cover ground. Oh boy. No. Okay, I heard one there. I don't trust the noises as much in this game. I'm not that patient, maybe. You can always just move and find something better. Alright, nothing here. I still want to find that huge herd. There were some beautiful bucks. Let's see. I'm guessing they went this way. Alright, that felt close. Let's move carefully. Oh yeah, and look at this. I think if this, yep, there you go. You take damage on the cacti. I do not see a deer. Let's scan a little bit. I think it's also the vegetation that makes it. Ooh, okay. These are sheep. I'll get one just for sport. Maybe we'll harvest one of them. They are smaller. I'll use the docent. Go for a real clean shot here. See how it goes. I don't know if it fell there. I'll track it. I'll track it. I don't mind these guys as much. I don't like the goats in Scotland. They look evil. I'm hearing deer everywhere, man. Looks like it was a good shot there. I don't know if you guys can see the red. There it is. Yeah, I trust it. Ooh. Desert bighorn sheep. I saw it up to about here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. There's definitely more to be caught around here. More to be won. More prizes. More animals. More beauty from nature, from God. I don't see any bloodstains from that sheep. I'm not sure where it went. It was a really good shot, in my opinion. So, should be something. Boy, come on. See, this is what I was telling you guys. This is why I don't like tracking the animals. And that's kind of why I like using oversized rifles. As much as you can, anyways, right? There's a limit to how big they can be. The strange thing is I don't see any tracks. Maybe it turned around, maybe it went some other way. I might just leave it. I'll do that for now. Let's just kind of explore the area here. I'm hearing a lot of animals. But I don't see much. It's dense. It is a dense environment. I hit a cactus. I am making way too much noise to see any animals, but I just want to reach somewhere where I can see. Okay. This is good. I've had some luck just chilling out sometimes, just kind of waiting a while and seeing what comes by. Alright, not bad. Let's switch over to the small rifle with the super scope. That might be a bobcat or a puma. It's very far away. It's a bobcat for sure. It's walking all funny. I don't trust this shot right here, not with this rifle. We can walk that way for sure though. Let's get to it. Alright, I heard something there. Okay, there's. Alright. What is going on? What is this? I don't know if those are deer or sheep. pretty much all animals are faster than a human walking or even jogging. So, all right, what is that? What is that? I think that's the bobcat. That second one. Okay, that's a bighorn. Let's try out this. Might have worked. I don't know. That's still running. I saw it keep running. Let's go for the revolver here. Well, that's actually kind of fast. Ah. Yeah, no. Hold on. Nah, no luck there. It's just a bunch of sheep. Okay. I was worried it was something cool getting by me. I'll reload everything now. I actually like the one in the chamber big rifles because it makes it feel like more calculated, and because I'm kind of a reload fiend. I get anxious and I reload immediately. That's kind of a good habit sometimes too, though. I just don't like how it breaks the realism when you reload a full mag and you only lose the amount of bullets you spent. You know what I mean? So there's that. All right, bathroom time. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for my health and for signs of health. Okay. Okay. Where are we here? That's good. That's good. Let's take this route then. I'm not even gonna waste my time with that noise, man. Alright. Saw something moving over there. Not sure what it was, but I'm sure there's more of it. That's the problem with approaching from downhill, man. As soon as you kind of see them, they're already seeing you. That's what it feels like. There might be a smarter way to move uphill. Okay, look at that. That's that bobcat we saw. I trust the shot from over here. Ooh, but that's not the weapon I want. What am I doing? It might have saw me. Okay, it's moving kind of slow. Oh, I'll just track it with my eyes right now. Look like it stopped for a second. I'll get low. That's actively moving away. I'm alright with that one getting away. Had a very cool color though. I have a bad habit of checking down places I don't intend to go. I'll switch back to the less zoomy scope. That's a good one right there. Looks like a sheep though, or a couple sheep. Okay. I want a big deer. Okay, that's their noise. I don't want to track it this time. I want to go for a shot with this rifle as soon as I get the chance. Might even go for a headshot. No. No, let's see here. There you go. Okay. Pretty good. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I'm happy with that one. Desert bighorn sheep. Do we leave it? I want to leave it. I don't like it. This one looks evil too. Happy I didn't have to track it though. Jesus says, let the dead bury their dead. Ooh, okay, this is good. This is very good. I want to move very, very carefully. Looks like they're moving towards us. Did they already run away? No. No, this one's... Okay, okay. No way. That's crazy. That's amazing vision. Oh, come on. Right, there's still one doe there. I'll go for it. Ooh, but it's moving now. No, I don't like that. I want a better way of moving because I'm not going to rush a shot like that. Right? It saw me all the way out there through grass and everything. Maybe it's a rare one. Maybe they were already kind of like on guard because I shot that other deer or the sheep. Okay. I can kind of see them along the road. That one's chilled out there. I might go for it from here. It's kind of far. Yeah, no. Let's keep walking. If they're taking the road, that makes it a bit easier, though, to kind of understand where they are or where they might be. Is that... Am I looking at... No. You know, I kind of understand more and more now how a lot of animals are only seen when they want to be seen. A lot of them. The healthy and strong ones, right? They have an incredible ability to perceive you before you perceive them. Incredible. Alright, I saw the way they were moving. I'll keep following them. This is fun, man. They kind of crossed hard, went this way. I want to keep following the road. I don't see any single one of them here. Might let them go. Let's move a little bit. Yeah, not gonna stress out about it. I imagine I'd see one or two of them kind of somewhere close enough, but no, it looks like they really got moving. Alright, okay, we have the high ground here. Some kind of tower over there. Which way should we go, Lord Jesus? I'll go with the sound this time. I want to just run towards it. Let's do that. I got the revolver out. Ooh, okay. Ooh, some turkey. We could get a bunch of them from here. Not my favorite though. Some deer. Yeah, let's get a bunch of turkey. That's strange. Alright. It didn't do anything. What was that? Alright, never mind. I think it hit the ground that was like clipping in front of us there. Okay, so I just shot and I got them moving. I still don't see the big one with the antlers. It is interesting. I saw some deer over there. They're chilled out over there. They look exotic. That one's got like stripes. Staying still too. So I'll go that way. I could probably land a shot from that distance, but I don't think it would be enough to take him down. So I keep my eyes on heading that way. And I'll be careful as I go up that hill. It's a long hill. I don't want to be careful.
Maybe we get some vision on it from here. Am I looking at it? What am I looking at? That's a plant. Okay. Alright, I'm not that patient. I'm gonna see if I get some eyes on them a different way. Ooh, that looks like it. Am I wrong? Alright, there's one there. They're both there. I want to go for that one. Has something of a clear shot. It saw me. Yeah, I was kind of standing. I'm in the shade. I don't know. That's wild. We really need cover with these ones here in Mexico. Hmm. Let's just go to the body of water. I don't know why I don't call it a lake. It's a lake. I don't know. There's cenotes, there's lakes. I don't know if what we saw was an ocean or a river before. I'm thinking strategically. It's a body of water where I might find some prey. The visibility isn't all that great. It's like I have to cover a lot of ground to get to any other part of the lake. Nah, I don't trust it all that much. I want to get back up and go somewhere different. Mm, next time, next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. May God bless you all. Goodbye.